Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Ford Field. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Down the sideline, past the 45. And it will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. It's a gain of 34.
38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
They're right here. 22.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
2 and out on first down. And he won't get away. Good opening tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
From the gun, here's Tua. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. The Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace.
And Mike, as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that can really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. That's taken in, and he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the...
And he will score! Travis Etienne, touchdown Chicago. His 12th touchdown of the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Bears are on the board. It's 10-7.
Andres Borregales set to kick off.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Harris Campbell now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Hey, 21 T8. Ready,
On first and 10, here's Tua. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Ball on the 39. Here's second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's good.
22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Detroit.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's second and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
All right, fellas. 18.
They hand it to Gibbs.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
Come on, two. Check. Scat. Get on.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 10.
Get set. Ready, team. Wait. Hey, tighten up. Corner, long. Double one, high.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Lions will get out in front 17-7. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It will give him 4 yards.
He was brought down by Andrew Phillips. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
We are through one. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. Third down coming up.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be. because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open. He tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. This run straight ahead for Etienne. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On second down, Penix. Pass caught left side by Likely. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down. On the handoff, it's Etienne. Has some room inside the 30. Wanarani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, here is Penix. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. That is Trey Hendrickson in there to drop up. That is already 6 sacks for him now on this season. His kick is good. And the Bears start back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The RPO is caught by St. Brown. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Go ahead. Come on, two. Hey, we got to do it.
Off Play action, it's Tua. That is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
16-yard line. It's a gain of 3. First down, Chicago.
Once again, it's ETN. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Now Penix to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
They'll run for it with ETN. And he indeed picks up a Bears first down. That was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
Just a great effort by the back. I mean, just the ability to keep your legs moving, to make sure he had enough to pick up the first down. He's able to move the chain by a few, and just a great call, great execution, especially given the circumstances.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here now, second down and goal.
Let's go now.
But the fullback trying to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears will come back to tie things at 17. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion.
Andres Borregales set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Campbell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, fellas, quit. Hey. Solo left Zion. Hey.
On first down, Tagovailoa. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Lions called their first time out. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, here's Tungo Vailoa to throw. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
17 yards.
17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. Second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
32 seconds.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time, Mike, talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get it.
And he's into the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. His fourth TD grab of the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. There's not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Second and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That's gonna be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Now a handoff. ETN. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
8. So, from the 37, here's second and 8. Now Penix hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From the gun on third down, here's Penix. Short, complete to Likely. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
And the Bears.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Threw a couple of yards shy of midfield. Here's second and 8. Throwing is Penix. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15.
A gain there of 15. Good for a Bears first down. On the give, it's Etienne. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Here's Penix. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Fourth down.
Let's go now.
They're going on fourth down. It's Penix. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Room up at the sideline at the 45. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
21, please. He's out.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. George Karlaftis there to make the play.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 6. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
Brings up third down.
Ready to stay.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's fourth down.
And I think what they're counting on there, Mike, is that the defense expects the ball to be run inside the tackles, thinking on third and short, just go get the first down. Try to catch them off guard with the toss play, but the defense was all over it. Great speed and pursuit to the ball, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
All right, fellas, listen up.
On fourth down, Tagovailoa. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it once more with Etienne. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. 4th down, and here's Penix. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
The result of the play is a turnover on down.
A play fake. Now 2 of the throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Tight on. 21G. Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught by the tight end Smith. And he'll take this one in. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Detroit. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Lions 31, Bears 17. First
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Etienne now on 1st and 10. Room to run past midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Penix. That one complete to Moore. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Chicago.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On second down, Penix. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down.
Christian Gonzalez.
Hey, 21, 20, TX.
From the gun, here's Tua. Flush to his right. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Here's 1st and 10.
3-yard line.
Go ahead. East right, snug. Set.
Tua gonna throw. And he's not gonna get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Complete to Jameer Gibbs. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 9.
Back. Come on, Jimmy. What you got? Out, switch. Connor, long. Turbo 1, high. Ready.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
1-yard loss on the play. It's now
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Here's 2. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
It's a gain of
18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Now, this looks like a design run. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Hey, come on, two. Touch the ball. Kill. 20 TX.
Off the RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
And he will get into the end zone. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
17.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
And the lefty panics on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 29. First and 10 now from the 36. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Here comes Etienne running to the left. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
Fourth down.